Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Casual Flagger here, back for another episode of our Madden 21 Cowboys rebuild, as we're having what's his face interrupting us in the middle of this. You hate to see it. In the last episode, we got a big win against the New York Giants, winning 38-15, and that was our first win of the season. Moved us out of last in the division, put us, I guess, a game behind Philadelphia and 2 games behind New York. So that was a big win because it's looking like New York is going to be the division leader. Unfortunately, we don't have another game against them as we've already played both of them and we lost the first one. So that kind of sucks. But hopefully we don't win, or we don't lose too many more games. We did have big contributions from both of the guys we traded for, Jamal Adams and Matt Ioannidis. And we got perhaps, well, the second most important thing out of that game. We got Dak Prescott up to a Superstar X Factor, so that is very nice. We gave him the Omaha ability, and I guess I can show you all what that actually is. I didn't explain it. So what it basically means is when I enter the zone, I get full vision of the secondary's defensive coverage before the snap. So I see if they're in man or zone or whatever, and where holes in the zone are going to be. And then I'll explain the superstar abilities, like the passive ones. Quick draw gives me faster throwing animations when throwing under pressure. Pocket deadeye. I have perfect accuracy on all unpressured throws while our feet are set in the pocket. Clutch means I enter the zone more quickly when, just in the fourth quarter in close games. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to change that because I don't know what they mean by close games. Pass lead elite. Passers with the ability of increased throw power. I don't want increased throw power. I want increased accuracy. How is pass lead elite and set feed lead any different? I don't know. We're going to put red zone deadeye on there now, which gives me perfect accuracy on all unpressured throws inside the red zone. So, which basically means as long as we're not getting hit, we will connect on our passes. Fast break means that he'll respond more quickly to user inputs. On designed quarterback run plays. Okay, well, never mind. I don't want that then. So I'm looking then at Gunslinger. Passers with this ability of perfect accuracy on all throws outside the numbers. Can easily enter the zone when coming from behind. We'll just try some stuff and see how we like it. Sideline deadeye I think could be really useful. We're going to have to get up to a higher improviser rating. Okay, that is his highest trait. So that anytime we get points, we're going to upgrade that. Because if I get it to a 90, I can get the escape artist ability, which is extremely useful. But yeah, there's our defense. The next guy I would like to see get a dev trait increase would be either somebody like Trevon Diggs, Van Der Esch, Gallimore. Probably Gallimore a little bit more because he's kind of the guy I'm relying on for now. If he gets up to a star, that would kind of mean that I don't have to necessarily draft a defensive tackle. But as it is, let's go look at some other positions. Are there going to be any good centers in this draft? Probably not. Oh, actually, he's not bad. I'll add him to the board. Anytime you get a first-round graded center or guard, or offensive line in general in this game, you kind of have to keep an eye on him. And so both of those guys look really good, especially this guy. Actually, he does too. B plus lead block, B plus impact block, A minus run block finesse. Okay, so he's not good. Let's go look at the right guards then. Bad right guard class. Then I will scout this left tackle, who's not good. Luckily, we've got a few more that are worth scouting. But yeah, offensive linemen don't just grow on trees in these draft classes. It used to be you could go and look at, oh, what are his what's his strength rating? You know, how many reps did he do on the bench press? And you could get guys in the later rounds that were just amazing. All right, but we're gonna hop into this game. Let's go look at the Raiders roster real quick because I haven't really paid attention to it since like the final season updates and everything. So I don't know what people's overalls are. Best player is Darren Waller. He's up to a 94 overall, superstar X Factor. He's going to be a problem. He has 90 speed as a tight end. Derek Carr is still their quarterback. Why do they have Marcus Mariota having a $10 million cap hit? I don't know. Got Josh Jacobs, Terrius Geis as their backup running back. Okay, just playing to the whole Raiders are thugs stereotype. Pretty solid fullback. Or wide receivers are not good. Bunch of really young guys. Hunter Renfrow is, I guess, going to be playing in the slot. Got Henry Ruggs, who has 98 speed and 98 acceleration. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Brian Edwards, who was a rookie last year. Trey Quinn. Keelan Doss, who was a star of Hard Knocks, if you watch that. Left tackle, Colton Miller's there. Richie Incognito's still there. Rodney Hudson's there. Gabe Jackson. Trent Brown. He obviously in this universe did not get traded to the Patriots. I've got Max Crosby, Cleveland Farrell, Mo Hurst, Jonathan Hankins. Mo Hurst was a guy I was really, really hoping that Dallas was going to draft because I think he was like a 5th round pick or something. Nope, didn't want to edit him. I did not want to edit him, and this little maneuver is going to cost us 50 years. Okay, I wanted to look at his stats and contracts. I guess his numbers over the last several years have not been amazing. He looked best in 2018. Okay, well this year doesn't count because it hasn't really started. But as of last season, he wasn't great. I don't know if he got hurt or something. 2019 and 2018 were his best years. 2018 as a rookie, he was really good. Yeah, he was a 5th round pick. He was the 3rd pick in the 5th round. So I was hoping Dallas would take him in like the 4th or something. And then they've got Raekwon McMillan, it's not Jayon Brown. That's actually a really good signing for them. They've got Corey Littleton. They also brought in J.C. Jackson. Gosh. Trayvon Mullen, Garyon Conley, Damon Arnett, who is the surprise. We'll go with that. The surprise pick of this past draft. They also have Demarius Randall and Trevon Moehrig. And then Will Parks and Jonathan Abram at strong safety. And, oh, they have Greg Zuerlein. Revenge game for him. And they have a rookie punter. I don't know why they have 2 punters on their roster, but whatever. Okay. So that's their roster. Let's hop into it. They're 2-2, very winnable game, I think. They're an 82 overall. It's going to be tough getting pressure against this team. Covering Henry Ruggs and Darren Waller is going to be a problem. So let's see what we can do. We may have to win this game. My apologies. We may have to win this game like 50-50 or something. We are going to run the ball. Oh, I don't think we triggered that thing for Zeke. He said he was frustrated. I get why. He didn't carry the ball at all, hardly, in the last game. We're going to try and keep Dak's interception numbers down the rest of the season.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 20.
So we get the ball first, which is very nice. If we could go down and get a quick touchdown, that would be nice. Our drive goal is to get Dalton Schultz's 5th receiving touchdown. There we go. That's what we like to see. 9-yard rush. I think we could take advantage of this defense. They're really not very good. They have improved a lot with stuff they signed in free agency. Okay. Zach Martin just decided not to block, I suppose. I don't know. Oh! What a pass. Okay, so the sideline deadeye may have been maybe making a difference, because I kind of didn't think he'd get that in there. I was honestly prepared to just take a sack there, because I want anything open. Alright guys, y'all are going to have to get some blocks. Set CD Lamb on the drag route here. Ooh, a little juke there. Looking spicy. I like that play a lot. It's got a lot of potential for us. We might can get Schultz's touchdown here.
Just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
And Zeke just wants touches. If he doesn't get his yardage total, he'll just come out and say, "Oh, thanks for involving me. You got me involved and I didn't get it done." I do hope for Dallas, though, that the way Dak started off his season, it wasn't a fluke. As he had really, really good numbers to start off, excluding the fumbles. But he looked really good. That's Tony Pollard there. And I think I've said this before, Tony Pollard's another guy that needs to be involved in the offense. That was completely my fault. I should not have thrown that pass. I should not ever have thrown that pass. Oh, and Ioannidis gets there again. So that's his 3rd sack for us. He got 2 last week, 1 already this week.
Absolutely, 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
Good tackle by Jalen Smith. And Aldon Smith comes behind. And that's holding, so we will be declining. Well, we got more yardage from the sack anyway. It's goofy. Our defense comes up big there. We get 2 sacks. Okay. Hard to keep Dak's interception numbers down when I make really, really dumb decisions with the ball.
September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball.
Okay. 2nd and 6.
Whether it's a pitcher or a get tape on him, they get scouting reports, they start to do different
Um.
things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order
Okay,
to
Charlie, don't make dumb decisions.
Because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward.
Gallup almost came up and made that catch.
a lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap.
How long of a
His target, but he was
field goal is this?
that one's incomplete.
60 yards. It's tough.
Trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Oh, I had the length. I just didn't have the accuracy. I think. Ooh, I don't know. It might have been close.
Put that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to
Okay.
himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Another sack. Let's go. This time it's DeMarcus Lawrence getting the sack. I said it was going to be tough getting pressure on this offensive line, but we got 3 sacks in the first quarter, so I'm thinking they're going to hand it off here. Running a blitz is... Good tackle there by Diggs. I was a lot more worried about Henry Ruggs just running past whatever corner was on him because I didn't have any help deep. Another good tackle by Diggs.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his
Okay.
ran the deep in route over the middle.
So 2nd and 6 here on the 10.
Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Now a 2nd down throw.
So we get the incompletion there.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Oh, that was to Darren Waller. Wow.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's got it. And he'll take it in.
All right, well, touchdown Raiders. We're playing from behind again.
Henry Ruggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
I feel like we've got this, though. I mean, we should have had a touchdown already, but
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So this drive spans
I made a poor decision, and here we are.
Vegas touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
We're going to take it out here, see what Pollard can do.
And he'll take it.
We get it to the 21.
Past the 20, call it the 21.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About
And
six next
I guess an
drive.
item of note here about this season.
As they try again with a 1st down.
Wow.
Have got him. Cleveland Farrell. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
That was Farrell and Crosby that got there, so that's against 2 of my best offensive linemen.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott. And that one goes incomplete.
We just can't.
It wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive.
All right.
They were wrenching what they were trying to accomplish because they were
Let's just see if we can get some space here.
down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion,
Oh.
another passing down here on 3rd and long.
I just can't bring anything down. I hate. That's the worst difference between. Well, one of the worst differences between all Madden and lower difficulties. You throw an aggressive catch up like that, they're probably not going to bring it down.
36 yards on the punt with no return.
So they've got good field position here because the Raiders just decided that they were going to make
Drive started. Things progressed
my
on
life
plan so
extremely
far.
difficult.
Defense has been solid, and they've got the themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just got good ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
At the 37-yard line.
I have Jalen Smith on Darren Waller. I hate running zone, but we may have to.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second
That last catch short.
I'm thinking a run here.
Second and 1. And he's got this
I was right, and Jalen Smith got through, but Josh Jacobs managed to turn the corner ridiculously quickly. Or not the corner, he managed to completely redirect his body. And tackle by Diggs.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Second and 5. At the Cowboys' 18-yard
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard.
A good job by Vander Esch there.
The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and
There's a spot in the zone right there that I'm worried about on each side.
shotgun now for Carr. Got his
And that's exactly where they threw the ball. Ugh.
And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Good job by Surtain to slow him down. And got cleaned up by Jamal Adams. I nearly said Jalen Adams again. For those of you that were a part of that shenaniganery.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
I don't know why Ioannidis is in, and I also don't know why Lawrence is dropping into coverage. Smith levels Ruggs.
Minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
All right, that's what we like to see. We have a pretty good goal line defense, honestly, because we're able to contain them and just force them to leave stuff open in the middle of the field and, you know, in front of the goal line.
And the lead moves to 10 zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to
So 10-0. We've got time to score before halftime. Unfortunately, we won't get it back. Hopefully my offensive line can, you know, hold up.
next drive by the Cowboys offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back.
Can't turn up the field quick enough.
The psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
I know this is a very good opportunity for the Raiders to get the ball back and score.
Prescott from the gun.
Oh, and he comes down with that.
Across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz.
And what a truck by Elliott. He just leveled whoever that was.
Quarterback in control. Red blitz. Got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got
We actually have got a chance to score now.
downfield for a nice completion.
And he's going to go down.
And now we're out of field goal range.
The Cowboys going to use their second time
Let's just get back in field goal range. I don't
with 36 ticks to
know why the Raiders are having such an easy time covering everything.
This is second and long.
All right, that was a good play. That was a good play.
Crosses over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play.
I'll keep running slants.
They'll operate from the red zone now on
I do
first
not
down.
mind.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
I'm going to take the time out there. That may have been a mistake.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final.
But Cooper honestly might get into the end zone on this play. Okay, that might have been best case scenario.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And 1 yard to go.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Ooh. We gonna get a... Nope.
So this will be accepted as it moves.
Well, we are gonna take the field goal here.
A 35-yard attempt.
As with no timeouts, we would pretty much have to get into the end zone or get a quick play that we can run out of bounds.
Cowboys 3.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
10-3. It's a one-score game at least. Hopefully the defense comes through. Why is Darius Geis returning kicks? That makes very little sense. I don't think he's ever done that. Or he hasn't really had the longest or most fruitful NFL career. Oh, no wonder Gregory's in there. I forgot to do this. Okay, well, you better do this for the second half. Fool if it took. It automatically updates your regular defense, but it doesn't change the covered or like the specialty packages. I was very confused. I was like, why is Gregory playing so much? He's not even my... The first time I saw it, I was like, okay, maybe Ioannidis was tired. But, nope, it's just me being dumb.
And the half will begin with a touchback. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr.
Let's go. Ioannidis making an immediate difference.
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do.
Jamal Adams is in the zone.
Across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now this one to his running
Good job by Adams. Okay, 3rd and 20. You've got 19 yards to give up. Just don't give up first.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, good job, Smith.
Brought down there.
Give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down.
They said, oh, we've got 19 yards to work with? Okay, we'll give up 17.
Snowski on to punt as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
Oh, I tried to cut. It didn't work.
44-yard punt, return of 9.
Okay, so luckily for us, the running game is still on the table.
For this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
We're not forced into a situation where we can pass, or where we have to pass, because passing has been questionable at best. Oh, stand up. Oh, there goes his knee.
But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now...
Zeke does not have great acceleration, if you can't tell. Because that hole was there.
And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? because that's been an issue.
Good job by Gallup. Good throw by Dak.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third
I let that one develop a little too long.
nice play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. The first down run for Allen.
Nice 5 yards.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
We'll do it again.
The pickup of 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain.
All right.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus
So
on
3rd and 2
staying
here.
teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Okay, good. I'm glad we got that because I didn't want to have to make a decision.
As he's taken down.
So I would have debated on going for it.
It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
Yeah, once more.
I apologize. I'm realizing that I'm being a lot quieter in this game. I don't really have a reason for it. I don't have any, like, trying to find, like, some football stuff to talk about, but
Under pressure and he'll down. Sacked back at the 31. Cleveland Farrell able to get
all of my receivers are getting bumped all of the time, so I can't,
Sack of the game, but this player,
so nothing develops quick enough.
he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Well, there's 6 of that back.
that's complete.
Still 3rd and 11.
This is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott to throw it. And
Oh!
he'll take it into
Dalton Schultz, what a play. Let's go. The diving catch into the end zone.
touchdown now on the year.
Let's look at this again.
Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Whoop.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter. to their
That
wide
might get
receivers.
reviewed. Oh no, it's not going to.
In this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Alright, so we tied up at 10.
And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we
I mean, we had so many like, we can't throw it underneath as much just because I don't know if it's just they're running an exceptional amount of zone or everything's just in the way.
At their own 25-yard line.
I think they're leaving their linebackers
take the field.
underneath over the middle, and so when I'm running like drag routes and stuff like that,
They begin with a 1st and 10.
everyone's getting bumped.
Here by Ruggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Carr. And this will be caught by Edwards.
Okay,
And he slips
come on defense.
45 before being tackled. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Oh, good job, Smith.
Immediately there.
Smith and Vander Esch both got there, and Vander Esch was getting blocked.
Tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Can we get a sack here? That'd be nice.
From the gun. Carr. And that is in.
That works too. Renfro just decided not to catch the ball.
Renfro was the man he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Complete. Brings up 3rd down
All right.
and 10.
Operating from the gun. Carr. The open
Let's go.
Renfro.
Pick him up and set him down.
This to about the
Oh, 4th and 2 here.
stop him short of the line to
As they are going to punt it to us, which will pretty much end the 3rd quarter.
down.
Yeah, it'll end the 3rd quarter.
Averaging just under 50 yards a punt
Or
as he
not.
gets this
He's going to
one.
punt it out of bounds and give us 4 seconds left in the 3rd.
At the 15-yard line, not too bad. About
And we're going to hand it off.
drive by the Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Not bad there.
Big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Again, it's Elliott. And he stopped right at the 25.
We pick up the 1st, which is... Oh, okay.
Good job defensively.
Never mind.
He was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize
I'm going to run the ball again.
And situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted.
I've had a lot of holes running the ball. I mean, y'all can see that,
On third down, that's a good job
I
of
assume.
situational football, understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Zeke gonna get it on the option.
That was more me. I ran right into the back of the guard. There was a hole.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
That is incomplete. CD Lamb
I would like to say that was outside of the numbers, but whatever.
Incomplete. It's third down and 7.
Here's Prescott. Throw left side.
And we'll just rely on him into Jason Witten,
Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
which honestly, if Dalton Schultz has this successful of a season for Dallas, it would be amazing.
Looking to throw. Prescott eluding the pressure right.
Oh, come over and block.
It won't be a sack, but it's
And we didn't lose any yards, I guess, but still.
Pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Amari Cooper on the slant. Oh, I thought he might be able to take it, but
the Raiders 28 yards the game.
either way, ball's on the 28. Should run the ball a little bit.
Number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's top 5 in
As
the
Zeke
league in
picks up a
terms of
couple.
receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Okay.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still
3rd and 3 here.
shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I'm going to let some time run off the clock. This is not what I wanted to call. I wanted to run just a dive up the middle. We don't need much.
They go back to Elliott. He's been
But we get it anyway.
he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down.
I mean, he's run the ball a lot. They just are not getting a lot per carry.
Sometimes, Brand, there's just not a secret to how he's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him.
Now we've got Pollard in.
There, a big third down conversion.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He will push his
This
way
Pollard doesn't have any more success than Zeke did.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get about 3 just outside.
Okay, now the question is...
Brandon, all things considered,
Well, first of all, we're going to let the 2-minute warning come up.
gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys
3rd and 5. Can we get it?
here as we get you reset. They've got a third down, but they are in field goal range already. Well, this is going to depend on the spot.
They didn't get it.
Not a very generous run. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Nope, 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 nope,
So
nope.
a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by
We get the field goal, so we take the lead.
and they have taken the lead here in the final.
Needless to say, this game is not going like I thought it would.
Given the lead in the
You know, I predicted a really high-scoring game.
Did they score too soon? Post game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens.
I didn't have a chance but to score then. It's 4th down and the clock wasn't running.
They scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So Carr and the Raiders now down
We'll run man once and see how it goes.
How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Trevon Diggs seals the game. Pick six for the second-year corner.
Into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute.
Do I go for two?
Interception return there pretty much.
No, going for two is not smart.
One thing to keep in mind in this situation with the score that close, defense is
That's his second interception of the season, and it's a huge one.
aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Lutz with the extra point.
Ugh, you love to see it.
Take a 10-point
You love to see it. So I think running the ball on, I don't know that running the ball was necessarily the right play on third down there, because we really didn't use up that much clock. If we would have gotten the first down or a touchdown, it would have 100% been the right play.
this next drive.
But our defense came up huge.
Hard to try again after the pick six. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got this
He gets out of bounds. He gets the first down.
solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Switch back to his zone.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Don't give up anything big and keep him in bounds.
Carr to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
Carr's pass.
5 yards out.
Well, not a bad job by the defense there. Like I said, contain him. Don't give any.
Yeah, he's got the hook up to
Ooh, Trevon Diggs.
and he'll be taken
They've done a good job on Henry Ruggs. I was expecting him to be just wide open one of these times.
first down on a gain of 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Honestly, would have rather that he caught it. Jalen Smith just tackled him. So it was only like 2 or 3 yards. They would have had to use a timeout. Yeah, maybe.
Back to throw. Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards.
Tackle him in bounds. Good job, Surtain.
But then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And we're going back to zone because they quit covering.
On his feet. Appears to be shaken.
This might actually work because of the way the zone is set up.
Take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Oh, good job, Surtain.
Physical play on
Making a couple of big plays.
down. Henry Ruggs, the
If you saw there,
receiver.
or the play before Gregory got hurt, we decided to sub in Bradley and I.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10.
They do take a timeout there.
A Raider first down, Carter Renfro.
I think that's their last timeout.
All the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Any pass inbounds that's not in the end zone pretty much ends the game.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he
And that one got into the end zone because they can't tackle Josh Jacobs.
So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown
Greg Zerline's got a chance to get revenge for
side of the ball. Okay, you got the touchdown.
us cutting him.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were.
And we know he's had successful onside kicks before.
Play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown.
And there's the game, ladies and gentlemen. 20-17 lead, or 20-17 win rather.
No timeouts remaining though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort.
Dak played a good game.
Best, did everything they could to try and get the ball
Zeke was good when we needed him to be. In the fourth quarter, he was able to get the clock down. And Trevon Diggs had a huge pick six, arguably the play of the game.
For the Dallas Cowboys, and I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked
So-
to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses?
Big win. We're now 2-0 on the road and 0-3 at home.
Favorite? What do they always say to us?
Honestly, that sounds about like the Cowboys.
Still a 7-point lead.
'Cause that's some
Seeing that
nonsense
close
that
either
they do.
way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Cowboys,
So Dak, 14 of 20, 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Zeke, 20 for 75. Receiving, Schultz, 5 for 78 and a touchdown. He continues his great season. 3 for 64 for Cooper, 2 for 20 for Zeke, 2 for 56 for Gallup, 1 for 10 for Pollard, 1 for 15 for Lamb. He gave up 4 sacks. Connor Williams, 2, Biotish, 1, Tyron Smith, 1. Trevon Diggs had 7 tackles and a pick. Surtain, 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. What are our tackles for loss numbers? Vander Esch and Jamal Adams both added 1, as well as Alden Smith. Sacks, 2 for Lawrence, 1 for Ioannidis, 1 for Alden Smith. Gregory, our only starting offensive line or defensive lineman that didn't get one. Okay, so I have to remember, as soon as we get out, I've got to go fix my pass rush defensive line rotation because it's goofy right now. And who's got upgrades? Okay, Dak Prescott. And we're putting it into improviser, as he's up to an 88. Oh, and he gets a +1 throw power upgrade. So he's now to a 90 for throw power. His medium and deep accuracy are both almost in the 90s. So that's good. His speed is rather low. Maybe that's accurate. I don't know. Dalton Schultz is up to a 78. He's come a long way since the start of the season. Kadarius Toney will give him a upgrade to his deep threat because that's basically what he's going to be for us. She's already up to a 74 and he barely plays. Trevon Diggs, got to give him the man-to-man. And Tristan Hill is not super important, but we'll give him speed rusher, which is weird for a defensive tackle. Anyway, we get the win, which is very nice. Jump up to 2 and 3. Depending on how the division went, we may have moved up to second. Oh, and we had a breakout player. Cooper's unhappy now. Y'all just stay being unhappy. Y'all can't just be happy that we won. And we're on a winning streak now. Okay, so the Eagles were on bye, so we're a half game back of them. And the Giants won their game. So things are starting to look up. They're starting to come together. We have the same guys wanting contracts. Alden Smith and Gregory, I don't know that I'll bring back. Smith probably not because he's going to regress a ton. Gregory probably will regress some too, unless he gets a dev trait. Schultz 100% is coming back. He's earned the top tight end job. I don't know about Connor Williams. That's a cheap contract though. $4.5 million over 1 year. So he may be back. These guys, just depth. Dorrance Armstrong will probably come back. And nobody else really matters. Our next game is a home meeting with the 0-4 Washington football team. I'm not going to go look at their whole roster, but I do want to see who their quarterback is. I'm thinking it's probably Jameis Winston. We did take away Matt Ioannidis from them. Yeah, it's Jameis Winston. They also have Josh Rosen and Dwayne Haskins on the roster, so evidently they didn't actually cut him. So famous Jameis is their tight end. Oh, Jarwin is actually the third tight end for them. They've got Jordan Reed back, Logan Thomas, who's a glorified quarterback. I wonder what his throw power actually is. Can you see that on here? No, it's not going to show me. Anyway, yeah, guys, that's been it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. Next episode, hopefully we'll beat the football team, and we'll see what who this breakout player is. If it was Trevon Diggs, it would be fantastic, although getting him up to a superstar would be very difficult. Or it could be Dalton Schultz again, you never know. That would also be really nice. Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Um, you know the drill. Likes, comments, subscribes. I'm going to get out of here. So this is Casual Flacker saying bye-bye.